Part 1. Summary and Review. Summary. In his book, Tiny Habits, The Small Changes That Change Everything, BJ Fogg explains the drivers of human behavior and offers a roadmap anyone can use to create and sustain the change they want. Creating positive change and building habits, Fogg assures the reader, does not have to be difficult. It can be easy and instinctive, but only with the right approach. If you have ever struggled to make any habit stick, be it to exercise more, save money, get more sleep, or learn a new skill, Fogg promises you that it is not because you lacked willpower or discipline. It is because you were working with a flawed design. If you are to create and sustain any form of positive change, you have to understand the elements of human behavior and work with the strengths and limitations of each element. Any human behavior, Fogg writes, is a function of motivation, ability, and prompts. For you to execute any behavior, you have to be motivated to do that behavior. You have to have the ability to do it, and there must be a prompt or cue to remind or encourage you to do the behavior. If motivation or ability is insufficient, or there is no prompt, you won't execute that behavior. The key to creating positive habits and breaking bad habits, then, is to design motivation, ability, and prompts to support the change you want to create. The first step to creating any successful habit is to clarify what it is you really want to achieve. You can't work with dreams or aspirations because they are too abstract. You have to break them down to small, actionable behaviors. If be more productive is your aspiration, you can clarify it to something like clear my inbox before I leave work. The next step is to identify the behaviors that will support this habit. If one of the reasons you can't clear your inbox is because you are too distracted by social media, one of the behaviors you could have on your list is to switch off your phone or mute notifications when you sit to work. When you come up with an exhaustive list of behaviors that will support your positive habit, pick 2 or 3 behaviors that you know will be effective and that you can do and want to do. Then make these behaviors as tiny as possible. Shrink them to the smallest bit you can do or identify the first step involved in executing them. This tiny behavior or starter step is all you need to focus on to create the positive change you want. The best way to create sustainable change is to start small because, for one, you can start making tiny changes right now. You don't have to worry about where you will get the time or how the change will fit into your busy schedule. Tiny changes are also not as intimidating as sweeping changes, so they are easy to execute reliably over time. Every time you execute these tiny changes to perfection, which will be often, you will feel successful, and these positive feelings of success will solidify the habit, increase your resilience, and give you the momentum you need to grow the habit and take on new, unrelated habits. What really makes tiny behaviors so effective at creating and sustaining long-term change is the fact that they take away the need to rely too much on motivation.